Namaste, Sitaram, a pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I'm your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharujadev Mandir. And of course, the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So here we are at the end of January in the year 2020. And I know many of you, when we see you and we say Happy New Year, it says, oh my God, it's so far into the year already. So yes, the year has come and it's actually going really fast. And this is our last weekend before we say goodbye to January 2020. So please ensure you make the most of your time. We'll now join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our pravachan. Enjoy.
Brim se bole Shri Sita Ramachandra ki jai. Devotees, we all have a lot of potential within us, an infinite source of joy, strength, devotion and purity that lies hidden within us. But all that goodness remains buried under the dust of our small thinking and uninspiring goals. We feel small and powerless because we work only for a handful of people around us rather than associating ourselves with sometimes the bigger goal. The moment that a person surrenders to a higher ideal, it becomes very powerful. Prior to meeting Ramchandra ji, Sri Hanuman ji was the minister of Sugriv and served as his advisor. Sri Hanuman ji's glory was never seen while he was serving Sugriv. It was only when Hanuman ji served the Lord that his glory unfolded. Unless we serve a bigger deal, a higher ordeal, our power and goodness does not get exhibit. When we think that we have to live for something bigger and higher than our country or the Lord or the Guru, then a reservoir of power opens up within us. Nobody knew Karamchand Gandhi as a successful lawyer, but his glory multiplied when he became a freedom fighter. Our capacity to sacrifice and endure is very limited when we have a small goal in life. Bigger goals infuse greater inspiration and assurance. When we work for the Lord, to serve and to please the Lord in the very same way starts expressing through us. Sri Hanuman ji had only one ideal, that was to serve Lord Ramchandra ji. He had one passion and one zeal, and that was to serve him. This alone made Hanuman ji most glorious. The fate of holding on to the Lord's name and God's work is most potent. It brings out the best upon each and every one of us. And so always seek for a higher, aim for a higher, associate that which will make you higher in life. May the blessings of the Lord be upon each and every one of you. Bhagwan blessings now on all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
नदियन पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल, अपना तन का मन का जनक, दूजों को दे जो जहान है, वो सच्चा इंसान है, इस धरती का भगवान है। नदियन पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अगर से जिसका अंग जले और दुनिया को में विश्वास रे, अगर से जिसका अंग जले और दुनिया को में विश्वास दे, दीपक से उसका जीवन है जो तुझो को अपना प्रकाश दे, तुझो को अपनी प्रकाश दे। धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, सेवा है वेद पुराण है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे, धरती का भगवान रे। नदियन पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई। चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई। फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे और खाते चुप हो जाए कोई, खाते चुप हो जाए कोई। बेमान और बेमान दोनों और बेमान दोनों, जिसके लिए समान है वो सच्चा इंसान है, इस धरती का भगवान है। हे नदियन पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अपना धन का मन धन का, दूसरों को दे जो दान है वो सच्चा इंसान है, इस धरती का भगवान है। नदी न पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने
Sam Samunder, Extra Staffing Solutions. Sam and his team have been providing quality temporary staffing to various companies throughout the GTA since 2001. We have competitive rates, we take care of all your recruitment needs and payroll cost, and we provide transportation. Our friendly and knowledgeable recruiters are here to assist you, whether you are looking for permanent or temporary employees, for industrial or office needs. So call us now at 647-693-7745 or visit our website at www.extrastaffing.ca. My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this morning's pravachan, and of course for the past 2 weeks you saw our young Pandit Rudraaya Sharma, who actually provided you with the pravachan, and that particular pravachan was dedicated to both his father and I during our anniversary. So these are the things that are happening at Maharudradev Mandir. We're certainly moving forward to ensure that our youths are well prepared to carry our great religion into the future. So for now, we will now enter into our health segment, and I present to you Dr. Sat Jan.
Sitaram, and welcome to Health Corner. I am Dr. Sat Jan, and today we start a two-part series discussing how our religion and culture is a key factor in our medical care. Our culture and religion are at the core of our very being, and so many of our beliefs and actions come from this. This means that our culture may also affect our medical care, which is something many of us may be surprised to hear. In our diverse population in Canada, the healthcare system has to be aware of the various cultural and religious beliefs that exist. From a medical standpoint, this diversity means that there are many considerations to take into account when offering or receiving medical treatment. These may actually include the role of family members, the role of key decision makers, and the family hierarchy, the role of the larger community, religious beliefs and its impact on diet, the origin and meaning of illness, and the type of treatment that we tend to accept. Views on maintaining health and wellness, or views on death and dying, or views on Western, alternative, and traditional medicine, gender roles and relationships between family members, and our views on sexuality, fertility, and childbirth. Today we will focus on just a few of these factors and how our cultural background can affect our medical care. We will start with the structure of the family unit. Culturally, the family unit is at the core of Hindu life. Families are closely knit together, often large, and often want to be involved in the decision-making process. This means that key decisions often have to be discussed with the entire family and not just the individual patient. If this is your wish as a patient, then express this to your healthcare provider that all members of the family be included in the decision-making process. Alternatively, having a large family unit that has traditionally been involved in each other's decision-making process can sometimes be an issue. Some patients do not want their family members knowing their health issues or treatments, even if the extended family may be there with them at the hospital. If this is your wish, then do not hesitate in telling your healthcare provider what your wishes are. Legally, from a medical standpoint, information shared between a physician and a patient is confidential. It cannot be shared with others, even a spouse, child, or other family members. If you want information to be shared with others, you have to specifically let your healthcare provider know this. Next is the role of our larger community. We all tend to rely on our local community for support, especially when it comes to health concerns and medical treatment. This is especially true in the Hindu community, where many may actually find that the opinion of the spiritual leader, elder members, or even close community friends may be useful for guidance and support. This can be useful since there is benefit in discussing stressful situations or reaching out to others about their own experiences. In Canada, we often suffer in silence and isolation instead of reaching out to others in our community. This community support may be very useful in getting us through tough times. Next week, we will discuss how our culture and religion may affect our diet in healthcare, the doctor-patient relationship, and views on death and dying. Thank you for joining with me on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
Sam Samundar, Extra Staffing Solutions. Sam and his team have been providing quality temporary staffing to various companies throughout the GTA since 2001. We have competitive rates, we take care of all your recruitment needs and payroll cost, and we provide transportation. Our friendly and knowledgeable recruiters are here to assist you, whether you are looking for permanent or temporary employees, for industrial or office needs. So call us now at 647-693-7745 or visit our website at www.extrastaffing.ca.
ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया
ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया एक पिता के हम सब लड़के धरती हमारी माता एक पिता के हम सब लड़के धरती हमारी माता कुटुंब दिया संगन साथी कालदन का बजाय साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया दो दिन का जगन्नाथ जगत में दो दिन का जगन्नाथ जगत में माया में भर माया धन दौलत कुछ काम न आए छूट जाए यह खाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया
सत्संग की गंगा बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा सत्संग की गंगा बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा कर स्नान विमल कर काया पापी न पार कराया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति
जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया
ज्योति जन्म गवाया
My dear viewers, we are coming to the end of Rudraaya, and of course we have our corporate segment presented to you by Kamalji from Lotus Funeral.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, and I'm the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center in Toronto and Kitchener Funeral Homes Crematorium in Kitchener. I'm also a licensed funeral director. Today's modern crematoriums use industrial furnaces designed for cremations. The process takes 2 to 3 hours to complete. As part of the process, a crematorium ensures the deceased is properly identified, the operator is safe, and care and respect are used. Cremation reduces the body to its basic elements through a process that exposes it to open flames, intense heat, and evaporation. This is done in a specifically designed furnace called a cremation chamber or retort. A casket or container is required for the body for a cremation process. Cremated remains are commonly referred to as ashes. However, in reality, they consist primarily of bone fragments. The bone fragments are ground to a powder. At Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center and at Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium, we operate 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. Our crematorium is located in our building, so we never have to leave our building in cold or bad weather for cremation. Our crematorium space can have a large group of people to attend the witnessing of the cremation as well. For Hindu families, we can provide all the puja items, including fresh leaves and a havan kund. We have large halls that accommodate 500 seating to smaller ones. We are centrally located for families in the west and families from the east. For more information, please contact me from the telephone number on the screen. Please stay tuned for next week for part 2 of cremation. Thank you for watching, and see you next week on Rudraaya. Sitaram.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
सिया राम का भक्त है प्यारा, वीर बड़ा भलकारी, माता अंजनी का है दुलारा, शंकर के अवतारी। दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना, दुनिया में देव हजारों है। That's it, yeah. दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना, दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना। इनकी शक्ति के क्या कहना, इनकी भक्ति का क्या कहना, इनकी शक्ति का क्या कहना, इनकी भक्ति का क्या कहना। दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना, दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना। ये 7 समुंदर लांग गए, ये घर में लंका कूद गए, ये घर में लंका कूद गए, ये 7 समुंदर लाग गए, ये घर में लंका कूद गए। रावण को लड़ाना क्या कहना, लंका को जलाना क्या कहना, रावण को लड़ाना क्या कहना, लंका को जलाना क्या कहना। दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना, दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली क्या क्या कहना।
जब लक्ष्मण जी भय होश हुए संजीवन भूति लाए गए, संजीवन भूति लय गए। जब लक्ष्मण की भय होश हुए संजीवन भूति लान गए। पर्वत को उठाना क्या कहना, लक्ष्मण को चिल्लाना क्या कहना। पर्वत को उठाना क्या कहना, लक्ष्मण को चिल्लाना क्या कहना। दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना। दुनिया में देव हजारों है, बजरंगबली का क्या कहना। हर भक्त इनके सीने में सिया राम के जोरी बैठे, सिया राम के जोरे बैठो है। हर भक्त इनके सीना में सिया राम के जोरे बैठे।
My viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. I hope you've enjoyed today's segment. We want to remind you that Maharudradev Mandir is still at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34, and we have services throughout the week as well as Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and Monday night, Tuesday night, and Friday nights also from 6:30 to 8:30. And of course, the Mandir is open throughout the week starting this new year, with music classes happening during Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday morning. So if you're interested, please contact us on the number on the screen and we will be sure to register you for one of those music classes. We'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Maharudradev Mandir, as well as our executive producer Gary Khan for making Rudraaya possible. So until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
Durga Bhavani Maa, Jai Jai Ambe Maa.
दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ। दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ।
गाली कपालिनी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ।
गाली कपालिनी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ।
गाली कपालिनी माँ, गाली कपालिनी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ। हे पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय
हे
जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय। भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय। भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय।